Today I'm going to show you how I make my 3-bean chili. A lot of my friends aren't eating meat for January, so this is a perfect one for them. It's also really warming and comforting. My kids loved it too, so that's a winner. It's packed full of goodness, and yes, let's get going with it. So I've got my trusty Magimix here at the ready, and I am going to grate some carrots first. So I've got 2 carrots, I'm just going to pop them in there. And already chopped an onion here, so I'm going to pop my Le Creuset onto the slow ring of the Aga with a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm just going to let the olive oil heat up for a minute, and while that's doing that, I've got 2 cloves of garlic which I have taken the skin off. This is brilliant, it's a garlic crusher, and you literally put the cloves in and twist, and it crushes your garlic for you. So give that a good twist there. And then I've got my chilli, so I'm just going to start preparing that while the oil heats up. You can use dried chili flakes, but I've got some fresh chili. I try to use fresh ingredients as much as possible. So you take the seeds out. You have got to make sure you really wash your hands thoroughly after handling chili, because it will really sting your eyes. Just get the seeds out. Now that oil is probably heated up, so I'm going to add my onion first. In there. And I'm going to add the celery as well now. So that's 2 celery sticks, and I'm going to pop the grated carrot in as well. Give it a good stir. I'm going to let that cook for about 4 to 5 minutes while I chop my chili up finely. So you do want this to be in really small pieces. Actually, I'm going to pop those seeds in that bowl out of the way, because we don't want those. So if you like it strong, you can obviously add more chilli or less. I found that 1 red chilli was perfect, and the children were quite happy with that. My youngest doesn't like much spice, so 1 chilli was perfect. And for the children, I added some sour cream as well, and they like that. Or you could add grated cheddar, and I also did some cheesy nachos, which went down incredibly well. So I've got this great little blade knife, which is quite good, although my chopping board is swinging around, so I'm just pop a tea towel underneath, and that stops that moving quite so much. Give that a quick stir. This is also a really quick recipe. It doesn't take long at all. It's very easy. It's just really chopping. So here we go with the chilli. And get that nice and finely chopped up. I'm now going to add that in with my crushed garlic, so just check that. Yep, that's perfect. Scoop that all in to the pan. And stir. So I'm going to let that cook for a moment or two, and then I'm going to add the herbs. So it's now time to add the spices. So I have got ground cumin, which goes in first, and it's 1 teaspoon. I shall measure that out and pop that in. Then I have got paprika. Going to open that. There we go. And another teaspoon of that. And ground coriander. Hopefully get that in there. There. And then an entire cinnamon stick. The whole thing, in it goes. And then stir that all in. I've let the spices cook in there for a moment, and now I'm going to add more of the ingredients. So I've got 1 bay leaf. In that goes. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of tomato puree or passata, whichever you have. So in that goes. I'm then going to add chopped red pepper. I don't add this too early because I want it to still have a bit of a bite to it. And I've got some chopped butternut squash into some quite small chunks or cubes. In there you go. Stir those in, and then I'm going to add a tin of tomatoes, chopped tomatoes. Then 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. That's 1, 2. Give that a stir. I'm then going to add some salt and pepper. And some Maldon sea salt. A couple of pinches of that. Mix it all nicely. So these are my 3 beans. I've got red kidney beans, black-eyed beans, and adzuki beans. So I'm just going to empty these into a strainer and give them a really good rinse before I add them in here. So I've rinsed my beans and in they go. Stir those in. So now I'm going to add the stock. This is stock that I've made. It's vegetable stock, and it's just the water that I've used to cook the vegetables in. So I'm going to add half of that and then just see if I need to add a little bit more. I actually think that's probably, well, could have a bit more. Put it all in. May just cook off as well. And I want the butternut to cook through as well. We don't want that to be hard. So now I am going to put the lid on, and I'm going to pop it in the bottom of the agar and leave it there for 30 minutes. So my chilli has been simmering away in the bottom of the agar for the last 30 minutes. It's time to get it out. Lots of great colour, packed full of goodness, and absolutely delicious. I'm going to serve mine with some couscous and some steamed broccoli with a little dollop of sour cream. and some coriander leaves on top. Thank you very much for watching today, and please do like and subscribe.